4 F1 2022 moments that weren't talked about enough. With the winter break well and truly upon us, we've been looking back at the 2022 season. From evaluating how well the new regulations worked or our favourite races, there's plenty to talk about. So we went round some of the WTF1 team and asked, which one moment do you think was not talked about enough? Let's dive into them. Zhou's amazing rookie season. There was only one rookie this year, Zhou, who made history by becoming the first Chinese driver to compete in Formula 1. Points scored? Oh yeah. Zhou had a strong start to the season, scoring points on his F1 debut. Out of the 22 drivers who drove this season, only 6 others on the grid managed the same in their careers. Big scary crash? Also yeah. Silverstone was a moment that would shake even the most experienced driver. Zhou fortunately walked away from his scary shunt with George Russell, and by all accounts, this didn't affect his performance throughout the year, nor was that crash his fault for that matter. Over the course of the season, his qualifying time slowly improved, and he largely avoided any silly mistakes. Whilst Alfa Romeo were hit by technical issues throughout the year, he and Valtteri Bottas worked very well together. For next year, I am praying that he gets a bit better luck because the amount of starts that were hindered due to his car having a fault or just plain breaking down halfway through the race was a bit too much. Alonso's incredible front row start. This year had very few shocks and underdog moments, and this one will probably get forgotten about because of Kevin Magnussen's shock pole position in Brazil. Still, Alonso's P2 qualifying result in Canada was no fluke. It was achieved in a complete qualifying session, in conditions that are a great leveller and during a season when no midfielders ever really got close to the top 3 teams, other than Lando's podium in Imola. Fernando's front row start was nothing short of sensational and proof that he could still be challenging for race wins and championships if he had the right machinery. If only his car, just like Zhou, didn't break so much, we could have truly seen a special result at some point in the season. Canada included, as he may well have got a podium without his car having problems. Russell beating Hamilton at Mercedes. George Russell literally beat Lewis Hamilton in the championship. Yes, there are plenty of reasons that Team LH are very quick to jump on, like Lewis using experimental setups at the start of the year. Still, it cannot be understated what an achievement it is for George to have beaten Lewis over the course of a season and picked up the team's only win. It was his debut year at the team against statistically the greatest of all time, and he dealt with it extremely well. 19 top 5 finishes out of 22 races. That is incredible consistency. Lando's podium in Imola. Just 4 races into a 22 race calendar, we witnessed Lando Norris on the podium, which in all fairness we were quite used to seeing from last year, so we didn't truly realise just how special of a performance this was until the end of the year. We definitely expected him to be the first of many midfield drivers to make it into the top 3 in 2022. Oh, how wrong we were. His impressive P3 performance was actually the only time we'd see someone outside Red Bull, Ferrari or Mercedes on the podium all year. Because it happened so early in the season, I feel like it gets a little bit overlooked. There you have it, a few special moments that maybe need talking about just a little bit more. What would you pick as yours? Let us know in the comment section below.